Offense in a split backfield. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Did the work himself. There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but way behind the line of scrimmage. They need a telescope to find the first down marker. The Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it, make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad play for his offense.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running inside, it's Smothers. Makes it past the marker. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. He takes it in. Touchdown, Texas. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender?
storied venues in college football. Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Missouri about to kick off. They'll lift the lid on this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Quarterback making checks. The run inside. It's Williams. Breaks the tackle.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They go right back to him. Turning it on. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give is to Williams. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Here's the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes.
There's a crease. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Pulls and fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
From the gun on third down, Simmons hauls it in. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards.
It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll move the tight end. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Throwing, Carr. The short hands, it's Gilbert. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Carr to throw for it on fourth. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's loose. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Fourth down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Here's Simmons to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lee. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Up to throw. It's Simmons. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Off the RPO, complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. DB's right up on the receivers. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give is to Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here's Carr to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Carr from the gun on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Flanagan. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I feel like it's hard to forget to cover the big fella, the tight end, the man over the middle of the field most of the time. He comes wide open. I don't know if it was a busted coverage or whatever, but he makes a big play for this off.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Irish! He got it back corner of the end zone.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Simmons. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
To the air, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in, it's Lee. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Throwing Simmons. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Simmons from the gun on third down. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now what you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. And the misconnection on third down.
Tie game here early in the second half, and offensively you're hoping to get something going, but after that incomplete.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Simmons. Throws it deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Carr dances away. Going for 6. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Quarterback making adjustments. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Splits the uprights. Good. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Here's Simmons to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Hardy. Could be an alley. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Austin Simmons, the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. They'll give it to Hardy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Simmons fires to the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Simmons. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. With the catch, it's Flanagan. Breaks free, and he might be gone. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Quarterback will keep it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. just gets rid of. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's a huge blow, man. You got a chance to go take the lead and put yourself in a position you know you can win the ball game. And now, instead of that, you've turned the football over. Now you're trailing. The defense is going to have to do something special for you.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
It's hard to coaches this week. That's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
They go right back to Hardy. Finding some room.